Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today we'll be covering focus stacking, and if you don't know what focus stacking is, it's basically taking the sharp parts of each image and combining it and making one entire sharp image. Now you may ask, hey, when I take it, I shoot at a high aperture and everything is sharp. But a lot of the times there's just too much separation between the mountains and the rocks, as you can see in this picture, that you need to focus stack. You can't expect to get the mountains and the rocks sharp at the same time since they're so far away from each other. Let's take a look at the very close rocks layer. You can see that the rocks right over here are very sharp. Let's hide this layer, and then we're looking at the rocks layer. So these rocks are sharp in this focus stack, but as you can see, the mountain is very blurry. So let's take a look at the far rocks. So these are the far rocks. The far rocks are sharp in comparison to just the rocks layer. And you can see that the mountain is still blurry. It's getting a little bit better, but it's still blurry. And finally, we have the mountain, where the mountain is completely sharp. Alright, so I already stacked all these 4 images, and you can just do that just by dragging and dropping onto your document. And then what I want to do now to focus stack, it's very simple, it's very quick. It's to select all 4 layers. Now I want to go to Edit, Auto Align Layers to make sure all the layers are aligned. And I can just do auto's pretty good. And then Photoshop now will just align all these layers. Now, once they are all aligned, we're going to go to Edit, and then we're going to go to Auto Blend Layers. And this is what creates the focus stack. So you can see that there's an option to stack images. And then these 2 seamless colors and tones and content aware transparent areas, you can check those as well. We're going to press OK. It should take like a minute or so, depending on how complex your image is. And there we go. We have a completely sharp image. If we zoom in, we can see that, hey, look, the rocks are sharp and the mountains are sharp, and even the trees, this mid-ground area is sharp as well. So, you know, Photoshop usually does a pretty good job with the auto blend. Now, if you don't like your automatic blend, you can change it manually. So you can see that they made masks over here, and we can adjust those masks manually and create a new image once we're done adjusting these masks. So let's go to the mountain. We can see that this is the mask it made, right? I usually like to disable this layer mask just to have this as my background. And you can see that this is the mask for the very close rocks. And for some reason, it thought that this area on the mountain was very close. So I'm just going to paint it black. So brush B, and then switch colors, and then let's just paint it black here. So we're going to disable, and then we restore that area of the mountain. Other than that, I feel like it's pretty good. You can take as long as you want adjusting this mask, but I think Photoshop does a pretty good job already. It's really hard to notice when you're just looking at a photo from this distance.
Alright, so I just set up my camera. I'm going to be showing you guys which areas that you should actually focus on when you focus stack. So from experience, I usually take around 3 to 5 different points of focus. So for this example, I'm going to probably be focusing on this flower vase, and in the trees, and in the background, whatever is in the background. So I want to give a quick shout out to k&fconcept. They sponsored me for this video by providing me the M9 microphone. This microphone is great for traveling, especially if you want to vlog, so I definitely would suggest you to check it out. Links for 10% off for this microphone are in the description below.
Okay, so now we're going to move back into Photoshop. You can do any minor adjustments that you want, but make sure that all 3 images are selected. We can always go down to optics and always defringe, use profile corrections. You know, you can do whatever edit to make sure that they are uniform and the same, so your picture doesn't look kind of off balance when you blend them together. So we're going to just hit open, wait a few seconds. Okay, so now we're going to stack the images. You can do this easily by dragging or dropping, or you can go onto File, you go to Scripts, and you can load files into stack. So the files we can browse, right? We can go to these 3 images. It's okay. Make sure that you select all of them and go to Edit, Auto Align Layers. And auto is fine, hit OK. So they're all aligned, and then all we have to do is go back into Edit, Auto Blend Layers, and stack images. And press OK. And there you have it. We have one blended image where the whole image is sharp. Once again, I gotta give a quick shout out to k&fconcept. They provided me the microphone for me to record outside. So all the recording that I did outside, you heard it through the M9 microphone. It is a pretty good travel microphone. It's much better than the default one that comes with the camera. And yeah, the links are down in the description, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.